A new report shows a spike in rent prices for the fourth straight month, with the national median rent standing at just over $1,400.
So how does that stack up with rent prices here in Lexington? Fosse Procost joins us in studio to make some comparisons.
Yeah, Marvin. Yeah, Andrea. Although there has been an increase in rent over the past several months, officials say that the price increase has been minimal here in Lexington compared to other major cities. Right now, Lexington's average monthly rate sits at just over $1,000 for a one-bedroom apartment.
It's a seasonal increase that we see all the time.
It's one of the first things most people think about when renting an apartment: pricing. A common concern not only here in Lexington, but all over the country. Sky-high monthly rates make it difficult for students and low-income people to live in and around the city.
You know, unfortunately, housing prices aren't super elastic, and so they don't tend to bounce down once they go up. It can happen if you had sort of a gush in the market where you had more supply than you had tenants. What's driving the prices now, so for a while there was a perfect storm. You had not enough units, you had interest rates were going up, you had insurance prices for the landlords were going up.
Charlie Lanter, who works in housing advocacy and community development for the city, says he isn't worried about prices in Lexington getting too expensive for an average resident.
If you look at the numbers, while Lexington's rent may have ticked up a little from one month to the next, overall for the past year it's up 2.3% annualized, and you know that's below inflation, so that's good. And our average rent is also 34% lower than the national average. So when you put it in the perspective of nationwide, while the pain we feel here, it's relative, right? It could be much higher.
Reports say this is typically the time of year where rent goes up because we're in the busy moving season.
If you've got an apartment available right now, you might have 10 people that want it, so you don't have to come down on that rent in order to rent it. We would need a situation where you've got an apartment to rent and you only have a little bit of interest in it, and so you have to lower the price to make it attractive.
And with the help of $5 million in grants and loans, Lanter says the city will be able to build more affordable housing and double the number of units it built last year. He says they have 150 in development and 3,400 units have been built or rehabbed since 2014. Andrea, back to you.